I guess what signals or events are the most valuable to track to make AI continuously smarter?
Yeah, it's the I think that because there's so many different paths and different channels in which prospects can engage, right? So within the wall garden of your first party domain versus what's happening outside, right? And what are those additional signals that I'm getting out there? But even outside of that, again, you're talking the human connection. So what connects am I actually having with that person in real life, whether it be at, hey, we're grabbing coffee, to hey, I happen to see you on the floor of this event in San Francisco, whatever the case may be. So those signals being, hey, if I'm outreaching and doing my outbound on email and phone, making sure you the right connect versus no connects, right? What are the positive versus the negative replies? Am I ultimately booking those meetings, and what are the outcomes that are actually coming into that? So it's making sure, again, that you're standardizing the data, making sure that in each of the engagement channels that they're ultimately occurring, but also, again, identifying those disqualification reasons, right? Again, because these feedback loops are increasingly faster, that are ultimately feeding into your AI tools. You got to make sure that, again, what's good, what's not, where can we make those refinements, and then obviously making sure that how is it that I'm feeding into that system, and also the role validations, right? Making sure I'm actually talking to the right person that's a part of the buying, not just saying the buying committee, but are actually a part of the buying process, right? Whether you're the ultimate decision maker, whether you're a part of the committee, whether you're an end user, you got to make sure that those roles are ultimately validated. So going through that, but again, making sure that's the wrong person, not necessarily always being overly negative, but making sure that that feedback loop has to be those data points really have to be fed back into that system.